Greetings everyone, my name is Napoleon Complex, welcome back to Units Analysis and welcome back to Total War Saga Troy. Today we are looking at two skirmisher units, the Achaean Slingers and the Achaean Bowmen. And the reason I call them Achaean Bowmen is because these bowmen are common to all of the Achaean factions, with the exception of Sparta, who get the light bowmen instead. However, the bowmen are more resilient in general, although the light bowmen are slightly faster, so we'll be looking at them for survivability reasons. Now, the Achaean Slingers are cheaper, and so we can afford 7 of them for 4 units of bowmen. There's a slight difference in cost and money spent, but it's not really significant. It's only 40 gold. The Achaean Slingers also have something else going for them in that they have more ammunition, 20 more range, and over time they cause more missile damage as well. The bowmen cause more damage with each shot, however the bowmen take 11.3 seconds to reload, while the Achaean Slingers only take 5.3, so the Slingers will be getting more than 2 shots off for every shot the bowmen get off, and they have the ammunition to back that up. The bowmen do have better armour and morale, however I don't think that's going to be enough to make up the difference. Now, you can win a battle against the AI with both of these setups, with 7 units of bowmen and 7 units of slingers and 4 units of bowmen, and with an infantry line closing to clash, so you can beat the enemy skirmishers back and then get around the backs of the enemy army in order to bombard them with stones. However, we are interested in which of these units has the greatest survivability, and thus will be able to get into that position more easily. And that's what we're trying to prove today, so let's get into it. So I will, of course, be testing this from both sides, but for the moment I am going the slingers. My plan is fairly straightforward here. Get into range and then bombard the enemy archers before they can start bombarding us. So we want to make use of the slinger's greater range. So keeping a very close eye on our range here. Okay. And so far the bowman's armour does seem to be holding up rather well.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Oh wow. I didn't think it was going to be anything like this close. So we've already lost a unit of Achaean Slingers.
Your warriors have been routed.
2 units. So the lower morale is affecting us too. We have routed 1 unit of the bowmen now. That's the unit of the... So that's 2 units of bowmen gone, and of course they can afford to replace their losses less easily. So of course these units will come back to the battle, but they've been greatly mauled, so they're less likely to be effective in the future. And of course we'll miss their supporting fire. It is definitely turning against the bowmen. Because of course they've lost half their forces, we've only lost about, well, less than 33%. Okay, and now they are, looks like the bowmen are just about dead. So once again, cost effectiveness coming into play here. And of course the greater range of our skirmishers is helping to keep the general out of this. We're just focusing on the ranged units for this test. Okay, trying to shatter them this time. There we go, they're shattered, so they're not coming back. And there they go. No point in wasting any more ammo on them. They're running away. And they're not coming back. One thing to note when you've got a large number of skirmish units, don't get them all clumped together, they'll obstruct one another's firing line. And they're already broken, we're just trying to shatter them now. Right. That should be it. And army losses should be coming up any moment now. Oh well, they are broken. They're already running away. So I think the only thing holding the enemy army on the field now is the commander, so we'll move on to the Bowmen test. Probably shouldn't pass up the opportunity to show this off. Yeah, he's not having a good day. This is taking a long time. So it looks like weak archers are not very effective against the enemy commander. And you can see that a lot of the missiles are missing, which is why the fight is taking so long. So we're also wasting a lot of our ammunition. So army loss is finally set in, but we would have been at this all day trying to kill them with stones. Let's have a look at this end of battle statistics. So we only lost 91 men, so about 10% of our army, while the enemy were decimated. Let's see how it goes when I take command of the bowmen and the enemy have the skirmishers. Okay, here I am with the bowmen. Now this time my strategy can't be as simple as run up and shoot. I've tried to spread the bowmen out to only 3 ranks deep, and that's to encourage the enemy slingers to overshoot and maybe miss our formation. But I don't have a great deal of confidence in this. We'll need to concentrate our fire and try and get rid of them unit by unit. But I really have my doubts about this one. Well, at least it shouldn't be too long until the enemy are in contact. Skipping ahead. Okay, we need to react immediately to the enemy closing with us, because they have the longer range. And they're still going to get first strike. Here we go. How much damage is this going to cause? Not much. The armor's holding up, but we are obviously taking fire. We've caused hideous casualties to the 2 leads bowman units, slinger units though. Oh, but look at this. We are fading fast. Right, let's keep trying. We've broken them. Keep moving. Micro. I cannot afford. See how much harder this is already. My shorter range also forces us to have to move up a little bit.
Your warriors are losing
And we've
heart.
lost the units already. Now I got through the last battle with 2 units lost, but that only represented less. That only represented 2/7 of my army. That's already a quarter of my army off the field. Okay, they do seem to have come back quickly though. Ah, micro.
Your warriors have been routed.
Nope, while I was distracted. They came forward a little bit and they ended up getting nailed. They're routing again. We're actually doing okay, to my surprise. Well, if you can call this okay. We are beating the skirmishers. But over here we're outnumbered 2-1. Right, they're going to pull back and play shenanigans with us. Then we'll just move over. So what they're trying to do is get their weaker units out of the fight, while
Ares, your warriors are rallying.
these units kill us. But it's not going to work. I think I've got the advantage now. It goes to show the difference that good command can make. Well, air quotes, good command. Basically, slightly better than the computer's commands. Okay, and the AI is definitely getting pushed back now. That's all of their units that have been broken at least once. Well, I say that, we better reform. Oh goodness, what a mess. Who designed this? So apparently you select a group and your troops, then the units that aren't grouped to go running off to the side of the battle line. That is not good game design, as battle groups get disbanded and reformed all the time. Yeah, whatever. So because the result of the skirmish wasn't decisive, we're going to have a second clash. We'll be back once we're about ready to move on to the battle. Okay, once again we're having to charge through a hail of stones just to get to range. And our troops are tired now. Or maybe we're just walking because, I don't know. I know why that happened. It's because I'm going back into classic mode, where that ordering in the older Total Wars, ordering your troops to run didn't cause them to. Well, ordering your troops to move didn't cause them to run automatically. It defaulted to walking, and as a result, players defaulted. Oh, that's a unit shattered. Players defaulted to using the R key in order to get their troops to run immediately after issuing an order. And so in the second round things are going south. We've lost 2 units permanently now. We have shattered 2 slinger units, but it's not looking good at this point. That's another slinger unit off the field. Maybe we can win this. If the commander's going to come forward to try and influence this, I'll order my own commander into combat. So much firepower. If we lose this unit now, we're finished. It's another unit shattered. Oh, but God, there's more. And the enemy line is split now, which means I'm having trouble moving. No, we've lost that unit now, and with 3 on 1, I expect that we're going to lose this. It's not even close. Okay folks, I think that's it. I'll be back once the results screen is out. Now it was actually very close. We broke this unit. So that means there were only 2 units left. And wait, our bowmen are coming back! Wait, cancel the charge! We're still in this. Get our commander back so he doesn't interfere. This is still supposed to be a unit test. It's 2 on 2, but our units are much weaker.
Your hero is under attack.
No, don't. Okay, I think it's just incidental fire hitting the hero. We've shattered another unit of bowmen. Just 1 more left. Well, sling infantry rather. So that's the value of armour. It is much harder for the enemy to hit my troops. This is going to come down to a duel between the heroes at this rate. They're trying to move back to use their longer range. Oh come on AI, don't bug out on us now. No, wait, oh that's just broken. Yeah, so the slingers just took it by the narrowest of margins. So I'll be back once we're at the results screen. Hero duel going on here, and notice that I'm actually doing better in melee than my opponents, and that's sheer luck. I've just got more hits in so far, so it shows there's now a chance element to exchanges as well. No, wait, there are shenanigans going on here. My hero hasn't taken a blow so far. Now that's not right. He has now, but I think this unit was caught in a constant charge cycle and thus wasn't actually engaging with my hero. So that looks like a bit of a glitch. We're getting our ass kicked now. Okay, the reason we're losing is because my opponent is in Aristea and I'm not. I'm now entering Aristea and mine should last longer now that he had to activate his first. So I'm hoping this will swing things back around in my favour. Okay, we've got the upper hand. No time using battle abilities when they become available. We're almost up to the shout now. And there we go, we've activated it. So if you're in a duel with your hero, keep activating hero abilities, because they really are critical to getting the upper hand. Okay, so amazingly, I was able to inflict army losses and win the battle with just my commander. And I did that by winning the commander duel. Look, we're about to chase him down. That's it, he's dead. We killed the enemy commander. I think that's the first time I've managed that in a skirmish. Anyway, folks, let's have a look at the results. Oh, it's definitely a Cadmean victory. And obviously this time our losses were far more severe. We lost almost our entire army. The enemy actually have more men remaining than we do, which means we suffered more for this. So there you go. If you're going to bring slingers to a battlefield like this, you definitely want to bring the same gold's worth of Achaean Slingers compared to the same gold's worth of Bowmen, because trying to win the skirmish as the Bowmen is much more difficult than trying to win the skirmish as the Slingers. Folks, I have been Napoleon Complex. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell, and don't let the warbands grind you down.